In 1974, my grandparents, Mike and Betty Jo Proshek, had an opportunity to purchase Hilgi Grocery. There was also a need for good sausage. They built their own recipe, the same recipe that our customers know and love today. In the early 1980s, their oldest son, Mike Jr., needed braces. To offset the cost of those braces, Betty Jo began baking strudels. We've definitely grown with just the kolaches and sausage that got us started, but we're so much more than that today. One of the pain points we were experiencing before we found the portable cold storage units was space. The wild game department was feeling this the most.
Prior to learning about portable, we'd actually rent reefer trailers, which are very cumbersome, very inconvenient. They're dangerous to get in and out of all the time. And now also they run off diesel fuel.
The diesel units were very obnoxious, the black smoke coming out, the awkward interaction with customers when the fan's off. Then you got to go and find the maintenance guys and hope they can fix it then, or just ran out of diesel, for example. And customers standing there watching this, it's a better overall look with portable for sure. The cost of the unit is very minimal compared to the diesel units. Overall, I'm saving a little bit over 10 grand.
It was a constant nightmare with maintenance and downtime. We were very fortunate to find portable to take that burden off our shoulders and get something that's more stable and consistent and reliable.
The two biggest things that I see, A, is the temperature holding. We set the unit to 35 degrees and we never touch the unit again. It can sit in 110 degree weather, it can sit in 20 degree weather. Even with issues it may have with the elements, the unit has never failed us in holding temperature. Another feature that I like is the transformer that's added on to those units. The transformer allows us to hardwire into our system without having to set up its own breaker box. Still have the same output, but not have any hassle of calling an electrician or somebody to come handle that problem for you.
It's a very impressive piece of machinery, and they're very efficient. Power consumption is very minimal. We have very, very few problems. If there's any question, there's going to be a technician or somebody here within that same day. Customer support is off the chart, that's for sure.
As a third-generation Proshek, I feel motivated to really continue living out my grandparents' legacy. The growth opportunities are endless. The portable units grow with us.
Specifically for wild game production custom processing, the growth has been outstanding. We hit Thanksgiving last year, broke a record for most intake, and we sat down with the team and decided we're gonna go ahead and start renting the 40-foot unit. This year, we had the unit full to the door, yet we were still able to operate inside the building and push through those orders at a steady pace for those customers.
It's really great to hear customers talking about how the department is improving, and I think portable has been a large part of that because the waiting period for people to bring their order in, drop it off, and then receive it has significantly been reduced.
As we grow, those units and their reliability is really what's going to help us develop.
I just can't help but get excited about what's to come in the future to make that Proshek's name known around the world.